Alright guys, here is part 2 of the mail opening video that I started last night. I was so tired I was pretty delirious, so I cut it off. I haven't reviewed it yet, but I'm pretty sure at one point I thought Ryan Stanek was actually coming over to my house, so it was a long day. We had a Thursday night Browns game. They beat the Steelers, which is awesome, but Myles Garrett also beat the Steelers quarterback with his own helmet, which is not awesome. I'll tell you right now that the issue that the Browns have, and granted it was a win, but the issues with the coach, no discipline. He came into the place that I work over the summer and drank like a college kid. And, you know, everyone at work say, hey, you're not going to go say hi? Or what? I said, no. If I go over there, I'm going to tell him to act like an adult, you know. You're in public, bud. But anyhow, I knew we were going to have problems then. So, yeah, the Browns won, and they're looking decent right now, but they're not going to do anything until they replace that coach, unfortunately. You know, you would see many NFL coaches in public in the condition he was in. He wasn't causing a scene or anything like that, but he certainly was as drunk as a 22-year-old college kid at Ohio State. It was not a good look. And a guy like that can't be a head NFL coach. So we're spinning our tires as long as Freddie Kitchens is in charge. I'll tell you that right now. All right, enough of my take on the Browns. I'm going to go ahead and get opening these. If you watched my last video, I opened a couple things of mail, and I had 4 packs like this. I don't even know what's in these. But I was too tired last night to finish it, and I was at the 15-minute mark, and pretty sure I invited Ryan Stanek over for some reason. So I figured I better cut it off and finish it up today. So here we are. On one side, we got the Josh Allen, Jacksonville Jaguars Absolute Football 2019 rookie card. On the other side, we have an Absolute Rookie Force Marquise Brown jersey relic. Funny because I really don't like the ones I opened last night. I don't remember ordering any of that stuff, which means I got it cheap. I got it in a lot, but I'd love to know what. I don't know. I can always look it up. Okay, like I said, we've got our they've got them all backed up here. They really pack them in, huh? We got a 2019 Absolute Football Marquise Brown jersey relic. I have no idea what I paid for it, but I promise you it wasn't much. The card's not damaged, it's just a top loader. I'll put it in a fresh top loader and move forward. Marquise Brown. Following that, we've got an Absolute Football Sony Michel. I'm sure this is actually his second card, but with his rookie stats on it. I'm a big Sony Michel fan, but the reality is New England is going to use a committee, and that's just the way it's going to be. Okay, next up. I must have bought a lot of Absolute rookie cards, I'm assuming. Okay, 2019 Absolute Football, Jalen Hurd, wide receiver, San Francisco 49ers. Hurd. He hasn't done anything yet. 2019 Absolute Football, Mitchell Dillon, wide receiver for the Minnesota Vikings. He also has done very little, if anything, this year. I'll have to look him up, but he hadn't done much. What a strange bunch of cards. These just had to be in lots that I ordered because I would not have targeted these guys individually. All right, next up, we got a 2019 Absolute Football rookie card, A.J. Brown, wide receiver, Tennessee Titans. He, on the other hand, is looking very good this year, thus far. We got a 2019 Absolute Football rookie card, David Montgomery. I think Montgomery can be very good. I mean, right now he's catching more balls than anything else, so. But I think he's going to be just fine. Another guy that I think is going to be excellent when he gets his opportunity. With 2019 Absolute Football rookie card, Alexander Madison for the Minnesota Vikings, running back. This is another guy, you know, if he gets his opportunity, I think he's going to make some noise. Obviously, Dalvin Cook's having a great year, but Dalvin Cook's been injured a lot. If you're a fantasy football player and you have Dalvin Cook, I'm sure that you know Alexander Madison. I would certainly hope that you've already handcuffed Cook with him, because if you haven't, you're a fool and you're going to need to. Next up, 2019 Absolute Football DK Metcalf rookie card. You know, the more I watch Metcalf, the more I like him. I wasn't that high on him coming into the year, but he's looking good so far. I'll leave it at that. All right, we got a 2019 Absolute Football Drew Lock rookie card. Would think he'll get an opportunity soon. That day's got to be coming pretty soon. There's two in here now. 2019, I guess I don't have to say that every time. Absolute Football rookie card, Ed Oliver, Buffalo Bills, defensive tackle, I believe. Yeah, DT. Clearly a lot of cards, because I would not ever purchase a defensive tackle. All right, we got Dexter Williams, running back, Green Bay Packers. I'll have to look. I don't know if he's hurt or what, but I don't think he's done a damn thing this year. And the Packers definitely like to use multiple running backs, so I'll have to look into that. I think I'm real high on McCole Hardman, rookie card. He's shown flashes this year already. If Tyreek Hill goes down, he's a stud. Big thing, you know, it's all about playing time. If he's on the field, he's going to make plays and have Mahomes thrown to him, which is even better. So keep an eye out for him in the short term, or I guess in the long term. In the short term, he's still solid. All right, we got a Rashawn Gary, Green Bay Packer, defensive end. Miles Boykin, wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. We've got a Stanley Morgan Jr. rookie card, wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals. Former Cornhusker. We have got a Andy Isabella rookie card, wide receiver for the Arizona Cardinals. I'd have to double check. I know he made one big play this year. I don't think he's done much more than that, but he's made one play more than a lot of these guys, so that's good. And we got the man here, Joey Bosa. Not a rookie card, but 2019 Absolute Football, Joey Bosa. The Bosa brothers are basically tearing up the NFL at this point. Love them Bosas, but I'm a Buckeye, so it goes. And we got another Alexander Madison. I already talked about him longer than I probably should have. We've got a Justin Lane, cornerback, Pittsburgh Steelers rookie card. Poor Justin is probably very sad today because the Steelers lost to the Browns last night on Thursday Night Football. Of course, with 8 seconds left in the game, our best defensive player decided he was going to take the helmet off the quarterback and hit him in the head with it, which ultimately is going to cost him, he'll probably get suspended the rest of the year for that. It's unbelievable. Undisciplined, poor coaching. It makes me sick. Okay, we got a Cameron Smith rookie card, linebacker for the Minnesota Vikings. I think he's a special teamer at this point. We've got Byron Murphy, cornerback for the Arizona Cardinals. Next up, Dre Greenlaw, linebacker for the San Francisco 49ers. Obviously, that's from rookie camp. Got his name on the helmet still. Cool picture. It's kind of goofy when I open up these lots because I'm not all that well schooled on a lot of the players that I'm buying. So I'm obviously just buying a lot of cards. So I'm kind of bullshitting on some of these. So I'm not getting too in-depth on my analysis. All right, 2019 Absolute Football rookie card, Keelan Doss, wide receiver for the Oakland Raiders. '19 Absolute Football rookie card, Antoine Wesley, wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. I think a lot of these guys are probably special teamers on the practice squads. We've got a Rock Ya-Sin rookie card, cornerback for the Indianapolis Colts. Two-time state champion in Georgia, huh? Wrestling. Good. Good for him. Okay, Jalen Ferguson, defensive end for the Baltimore Ravens. Looks like Jalen, he's got to be 21, 22 years old. He may want to work out a little bit more. You're looking a little pudgy for your age, bud. You're a professional player. Get yourself together. Okay, last two in our Absolute Football lot. Got a 2019 Absolute Football rookie card, Hakeem Butler. I believe Hakeem is on injured reserve. But this is a guy you can probably get for next to nothing now. If you can get him cheap. He's not a bad guy to stash. I like Hakeem. And last but not least, it was on the outside of the pack. We've got our Josh Allen, Jacksonville Jaguars rookie card. It's actually a defensive end, I believe. Okay, that's it for our Absolute Football. We're at the 12-minute mark, so I really need to fly through these baseball ones. I'm really trying to keep the videos to 15, 20 minutes so the few people that do watch them can actually see the whole thing and not bore the living hell out of everybody. Okay. I hate it when you take these team boxes and load them a couple of cards over. It just makes me so nervous for the cards on top. First off, I got a 2004 Bowman Draft Prospects, Zach Greinke. I don't think this is actually considered his rookie card, but obviously a very early Zach Greinke card. Love me some Greinke. Okay, we've got our 2019 Bowman, Peter Alonso. I'm sure there's a couple of those. Had to be a lot that I purchased. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pete Alonsos. This has to be a lot also because I wouldn't have targeted these guys individually. We have 2019 Bowman Chrome Prospect, Adam Hazley. He came up, got some playing time towards the end of the year, and looked pretty decent last year. Not a bad guy to hold on to. We've got the Bowman Chrome Prospect, Brendan McKay, pitcher, first base. He actually did homer in the major leagues last year also. But I think his future's pitching. Although he didn't look great last year. But not many rookies do, I guess. Got a Justin Dunn, pitcher for the Seattle Mariners. We got my boy, Chris Paddock. 2019 Bowman Chrome Prospects, Chris Paddock. I love this guy. Love him. Oh, that's sweet. I am cool with that. 2019 Bowman Chrome Prospects, Luis Robert. This guy's just going to keep getting hotter and hotter and hotter as the season approaches. He tore it up last year. The only reason he didn't get called up is they're not going to call him up and start his clock and lose any time on him when they were where they were. But I'm telling you, watch the White Sox. The White Sox are coming. I don't think it's this year. I'm thinking probably next year. But they have very quietly put together a very good offensive lineup. It's all about their pitching, I would say, at this point. But you're going to add Robert to that mix with Jimenez. You got Tim Anderson, who led the league in batting. You got Abreu. McCann had a great year at catcher. They are coming. If they can get any kind of pitching, the White Sox are going to be a team to watch. And that's not good for my Indians. Because part of the reason the Indians have been as good as they have is they've been able to run over everybody in their division. That's always something to look at in fantasy baseball. We'll see how it goes next year. But any team in that division was getting a whole bunch of easy wins because they played a whole bunch of bad teams. Kansas City. All right, anyhow, 2019, Bowman Chrome prospect Nick Senzel. Only question I have with Senzel is he gonna stay healthy? Because he is constantly dinged up with something. And I own him in a couple of dynasty leagues that I'm in. It's quite frustrating. Future's bright if he can stay on the field. 2019 Bowman Chrome prospects Gavin Lux. He'll be up this year. Will Smith came on very strong. JoJo Adele. Love him. He should be, hopefully he's up next year. Chavis, I've got about 9 million of this card, but Chavis is a stud. Eloy Jimenez, another one of the White Sox I was talking about. Future's bright. A Pete Alonso Chrome to go with the 5 paper base that I just got. Seth Beer with a huge freaking mark on it. You see that? That's so annoying. Uh-oh, I gotta hurry up. I got about 3 cards left, and I got a kid walking in the door. Let's see if I can wrap this up. Couple cards left. We got the 2019 Bowman Chrome prospect, Dustin May. This guy's going to be a stud. He ended up working out of the bullpen last year, but he's coming. We got a Casey Mize. He's also coming, stud. Austin Riley. And I have a child walking in the front door. Keep an eye on Austin Riley. He came in, he tore it up early in the year. Hello, Reagan. How was school today? Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm on my last card. Let me finish this up. Austin Riley, third baseman, Atlanta Braves. Started off the year on fire, hit the inevitable slump. But time will tell, but I think the future's bright for this guy too. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in, the 5 of you that tune in. Hey, Reagan, make sure you comment and like this video.
I will.
I know you will. That's it. Later.